Yeah. Yeah. So just get out of that because they're done because they're on private chat. Whatever. Yes. And I'm live right now. So you go. All you do is go to my page. Or YouTube.
You don't have that many hours left for the month. That's all you know.
That's not right.
I think you're only allowed, what, 20 hours, they said?
I haven't barely been on this month. I only been the 9 hours was that 1 month. Joel was saying that he saw the email for the YouTube. I'm only supposed to have a certain amount of hours on YouTube, which that's weird. That's really weird because Lep is on every Thursday.
How about for StreamYard?
All right, hit the link.
Clock off. Can I fucking eat?
Oh, there. No, that's me.
Fuck off. Let me fucking eat. Fucking Christ.
Can you see the link in the chat?
You got my flip flops, face?
Can you see the link? Okay, I see you. Oh, and there's Grumpus on fire. Yeah, he's there too. Hey, Grumpus, hop up. What the hell? Why not? What, to join her? Maybe we should hop on GoPro. I'll get rid of this and delete this one. She wants us on there. Let me see. What, go on hers? Okay, so yeah, we'll go on Gulf Coast Granny if she's have people up there. Let me find her first. Yeah. That sounds like she started. I don't see her live. Yeah, she must have got off. All right, we can stay on mine then. What did Grumpus say? One watching and two lives. You ahead of the time already. Oh, she just ended. Okay. Well, if you want to hop up on mine, you can. I'll stay on for a bit. I'm on my page. I didn't end mine. I'm gonna do the stream again. Surprised this computer wants to cooperate. All right, I'm putting the link in there.
What are you doing, cat?
All right, click on it. All right. Okay.
Maybe beer.
Okay. Bye bye. Fuck me. I need a napkin. You got one? Oh, I got some right here. So you're saying that because I didn't read the whole thing. You're supposed to have a certain amount of time on your.
Yes.
Yeah, but Lep's on there every Thursday. Thing. You're supposed to have a certain amount of time on your.
Yes.
Yeah, but Lep's on there every Thursday. Thing. You're supposed to have a certain amount of time on your.
Yes.
Yeah, but Lep's on there every Thursday. Thing. You're supposed to have a certain.
Grumpus!
Shut it off. Yeah, but Lep's on there every Thursday.
Okay, I heard that like 6 times already.
Grumpus!
You gotta shut up the other chat.
Okay, I heard that like 6 times already.
Grumpus! Grumpus! Carla?
There you go.
Joel? Can you hear me?
Yeah. You're all good.
Alright, let me hit the V on my side. Alright, we're here. We're still here? Hey Cypress. How you doing?
I hate this camera.
Grumpus, good to see you. I know you're up for Dallas in the morning, but oh my gosh, Grumpus. Oh, good seeing you. Cypress Blue. Carla, great. Thank you so much. Thank you for pulling us back up again. Yeah.
I have an echo.
My echo's gone now. It was on my end, it was my fault. I had another line open. Mr. Grumpus on fire.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Yeah.
What the hell are they getting into? Cat's retarded.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Grumpus.
Yes, Thanksgiving now.
Cypress. Everybody.
Okay, I gotta catch up on the thing. What kind of... There's a lot of nonsense going on here, Grumpus.
Crumpets.
Yeah, Grumpus on fire said he's going to bed.
Yeah.
Even though he's here, Colin.
Yeah, well, he said he's got to head into Dallas tomorrow, so totally understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. We miss you, Grumpus. We miss you. You're always a light in a very dark night, Mr. Grumpus.
Right?
Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Kira? He's always a light in a very dark. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. There's only one Grumpus. There's only one Grumpus. One Grumpus. There's only one Grumpus.
What'd you get from Wendy's?
cheeseburger thing.
You know, if you get the cheddar cheese, the new one they came out with that took over the pub burger, if you get that, yeah, they do, and then get some of the bourbon sauce on it, it is so freaking good. I had to give it a second chance.
Pat,
Damn.
dog.
Thanksgiving takes a lot out of people.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, the only thing I was thankful for the balance today was, I worked today. You know, I had a short day. I had 12 jobs. But the thing I was thankful for in Northern Virginia was the roads were empty.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's home.
Not here.
Yeah.
Of course not here.
Not by us.
Joseph's not by us.
Oh, Joel, we were blessed today. It was zero traffic. Zero traffic. I got finished at 12 jobs by 12:30. You know, I had, two timed spots. You know, it was an early one, and then the last one was like 11 to 1. I got in there at 11 o'clock. It was for mice, and it wasn't a matter of going in there to solve a problem. It was just going in and rebaiting the bait stations that the people already had in the house for the last 5 years. So it's so easy, you know what I mean? So once I got out of there, it was like, phew. I just text my boss, says, hey, I'm done. Sometimes they might ask you, Joe, go help this guy, go help that guy, but he just said, all right, we'll see you soon, which means come back to the shop. And I went, yes. I stopped off, grabbed my beer, grabbed my cigarettes, whatever else. And then I just dropped off my truck, grabbed my car, headed home.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't always work right out. Yeah. Not back to Monday.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Sure about that?
Even though it's raining here now.
I know, I had to go outside and get a beer a couple times. I brought a couple of Leafs in too.
Is it raining out your end, guys?
Yeah, it's raining. Not a lot. It is basically like drizzling.
Right.
It's not coming down hard, but it's just drizzling all day.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like
we were freezing, Joel, all week. Freezing all week. We had I had to put in the back of my truck at work. We get electrical outlets, and we had to put a fan heater in the back of the truck, so your equipment wouldn't freeze. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's you do that every year anyway, but not as early as what we're having now. Normally it's a little bit, deeper in the December, going into January. But
you guys got snow yet?
No. Thankfully, Joel. You should get snow back in Illinois, right?
We had a little bit, but it wasn't sticking because it was too warm outside still.
Good.
Right.
We don't need it.
So by the time it hit the ground, on.
We'll give it to Ohio so they can get it.
Yeah. Pass it on to Ohio. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Lepin Joy has it.
Yeah.
So they can have it.
Take on it. No, wait, yeah.
No, but
Good for you.
No snow yet. Imagine that grumpy
Had a
up
wet-
at 5 a.m. driving into Dallas. Dallas,
Oh,
Texas.
Grumpus is driving. Grumpus is driving to Texas.
Yo. He's in Texas.
But
He's like
heading
Dallas, Texas.
otherwise,
Yeah.
it
How long does it take? Grumpus,
what?
how long does it take if you're still?
yeah, Grumbles, how long does it take you to get to Dallas? If he's still on.
I don't know. Two people are watching, so
I think it's Grumpus and Cypress. Look at that.
Is it Cyprus or Cyprus?
Colin says
Cypress.
Cypress.
Yeah.
Is it Cyprus or Cyprus? Is it Cyprus or Cyprus? 3 hours north with traffic tomorrow, maybe 4.
Is this the email you're talking about on January 5th, 2022?
That's not too bad, Grumbles.
No, I don't think that's it. Not bad. 3-4 hours.
Yeah, it's
A
not
little
bad.
vacation.
Still, I hate that. Oh, gosh.
Try driving 6 hours.
Yeah, no, I drive all day, every day, but long drives, what freaks
He
me
loves
out.
it.
Yeah, but you know what freaks me out, even though I've been driving for years, even for my job, I'm driving all day long. It's when I get into different cities or different towns, where, you've stop signs and you think it's a four-way stop sign, but it's not a four-way stop sign, or, even worse than that, when you get into major cities, it still freaks me out, you know?
Especially when you don't know where you're going.
Yeah, exactly.
North Carolina. Yes.
I was in
Yeah.
North Carolina. We were driving to North Carolina to see my grandfather because my grandfather had a mountain home up in the mountains, and we lost GPS in North Carolina. We were like 10 minutes from the house. I see like a North Carolina state trooper. I told him my GPS just went out and I'm looking for this address. Can you help me out? He's like, sure. It's just like 10 minutes down the road. Follow me. I was like, cool. And I followed him and he took us right to the house.
Our police would not have done that here. They said,
Hell
fuck
no,
you,
they-
figure it out.
Hell yeah. They would have said, figure it out yourself.
A different neck of the
That was
woods.
nice. That was nice.
Yeah.
He drove 10 miles down the road right to the house.
No, that's awesome.
And he said,
That
have a
is
nice day.
awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
People here.
10
Yeah,
miles away from his GPS.
yeah.
Yeah, we were
You know what? That's awesome, Joel. And as you said, Carla, you wouldn't get that anywhere else. Or if you did, it would be few and far between. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I tell you a story myself. Few beers one night, and
Uh-oh.
yeah, but it wasn't like drinking and driving or anything. But I remember I was having trouble with my car, right? I was driving an old Saab at the time, and I was at home that day, as a few beers, and having trouble with Saab, and that day, I put a few, octane boosters or whatever, and mean that a mechanic, thinking it would help the car, you know. And stupidity on my part, you know. I thought, okay, I'm gonna take the car out. I'm gonna drive it down. I mean, not even far. I mean, like around the corner, if you can grasp that, just around the corner. And I drove it down, coming around the corner, and the car stalled. I stuck on blinker lights, you know, just me, you know, just naive, you know, and all of a sudden, cop car pulls up, second cop car pulls up, and cop comes up the window, says, "Hey, what's going on?" I says, "Oh, just testing out my car to see if it works." He says, "What are you drinking?" I says, "I had one or two at dinner." He says, "Step out of the car," you know, doing his job. Stepped out of the car, and I had to do the whole walk, everything, alphabet, everything, you know, and
Somebody asked you to
I
do
can't.
alphabet backwards.
Did he actually do the alphabet backwards?
he said something like that, but I think he actually helped me to do it. You know what I mean?
I can't even do it backwards straight.
So,
Yeah.
We're sober.
But
Can I?
yeah, you know, and he said to me, and he says he was an older guy. He says, look, I had a blow and everything. He says, yeah. He says, because you've been so cooperative tonight. He says, I'm not going to book you. He says, if it had been a rookie here tonight, it'd have took you to the cleaners. I blew 0.8, right? So it was, apparently that's on the borderline, I don't know. And he said to me, look, there was a church right by the side. He says, drive a car up there. No, the car now started, right? Drive a car up there into the church and then come back down to me. So I drove my car up, stuck it outside the church, went back down. And you know what? He left me home.
Nice.
Seriously.
That's some
That's a
good
true
cop.
story. Yeah. I'll never forget him.
Cool.
I'll never forget him. He left me back up to the house. And obviously next day I had to go down, get the car, take it to the shop, this, that, and the other. Yeah, he left me up the my home where I was living at that time. You know? But he could have, you know, he could have destroyed my life that night. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know, my life could have been like destroyed. Not destroyed, like, but you know what I mean? Like a DUI, whatever.
You would have had a get on your record or something.
Yeah.
That's why I won't drink and
Anymore.
I won't drink and
Yeah.
There was
I'm
one time.
I'm going back years ago. That story is years ago. Years ago. It's not like last week.
There is
It's years ago. Go
There
ahead.
was one story we had. There was one story we had. It was funny as you think about it now. At the time we were shitting our pants. We come back from the bar, okay, and we had our Chevy Blazer at the time. We come into the town that we're living in, and we were like, what, 5 minutes
right in front of your house.
5 minutes away from the house.
Wait, right in front of your house.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we had to
We got
run the
pulled over?
cops. No, when we had to run from the cops, we pulled into the backyard.
Oh.
That time.
Oh.
So we came back and we ran from the cops that were following us. We get into, because we were like 2 minutes away from our house. We drove our car into the driveway, because our car usually goes onto the right hand side of like where we park
Behind
our
the
car.
house,
Behind the house. We sneak inside, and my stepdad has the blinds open this much in the house. We had to sit by in the stairs and wait for the cops to drive by because they were looking for us.
They were looking. They were driving by slow.
Yeah,
Slow.
that was funny.
They were wondering where I was.
They couldn't find us. That's the funny. That was the time we got pulled over in front of our house. No, that was a bad time.
When
You
we
can tell
were
that's
when we were younger, folks, oh, we done some crazy stuff. Hey?
Oh, we had
Oh,
fun.
Yeah.
We had fun.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff was fun.
We pulled over in front of the house. You can tell that one.
Carl was drunk as a skunk when I get
But I
pulled
remember.
over right in front of her house. She's like, I gotta get out of the car. I gotta throw up.
Which I didn't throw
Her
up.
ma is coming out the door. What's going on with her fucking
1950 dirty ass fucking gown on.
with her 1950s green, pukey green that they had, that ugly green color that they had way back in like the 70s or 60s. Wardrobe on. Everything okay? I'm like, yeah, your daughter's drunk and she's throwing up.
No, I didn't throw up.
Do they live here? The officer was like, do they live here, ma'am? Yes, they live here. Okay. So let's go back in the house.
Maybe you just showed them their ID, our ID. They didn't believe that we lived there.
Yeah.
They didn't believe
I
that.
gotta see their ID first.
I even showed the other cop. There's two cops, one on my other side. I even showed him my ID. He showed it right back in the window, didn't even look at it. I'm like, what? You want to see our IDs?
You
Come
were
on now.
throwing up too.
I don't remember throwing up.
It's because you were drunk. You were throwing up.
Yeah, but I remember everything else.
That was funny.
It was funny though. That was funny.
Yeah, some crazy times, eh?
I wasn't
Yeah.
the one driving.
I remember when I was a teenager, driving around smoking our weed in the car. We get pulled over. We roll down the fucking window. It's like Cheech and Chong. All the smoke came out.
I didn't know him then.
All the smoke came out of the fucking window. They
Didn't know
didn't
him.
do. They didn't do nothing. They're just like, "What are you guys doing?" Oh, we're just cruising around, smoking. Hey, you're honest. We're just gonna let you go and just be safe.
So you gotta be with the cops, honest.
So they just
Yeah.
let us go.
Yeah, no.
I was like, "Oh." First, I thought we were in trouble because all that smoke came out the window. That car was smoky. As soon as you roll down the window, it just like Cheech and Chong.
yeah, no, it's yeah, it came out like somebody vaping. You know? Wow.
Yeah, basically, think about it.
Nah, but you know, some guys are down to earth. You know, it's just like with Jules saying there now, and you know, same thing with me. You know, I could have been like, even though I had beers on me, you know, I was fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what I mean? But no, I was fine. Like I wasn't all over the road or anything. But you know, I was, you know, genuinely testing my car, and you know that guy could have took me to the dunk tank. I could have been in there all night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could have took you to. You've been paying for it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
and you know what?
That was valid.
Yeah, exactly, Joel. And you know what? Another part I didn't add to that story was, you know, there was a gas station, you know, right beside where this happened, and it was probably a couple of weeks later. You know, I went onto that gas station, and
No.
who did I see? Filling up his coffee. Filling up his coffee cup was the same cop. And I said, "Hello, officer, how you doing?" He looked at me and he smiled. He says, "I remember you." I said, "I'll not forget you." You know?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, but it was, it was just smiles, he said, "I remember you," but he meant it like in a good way, because
Okay.
he's the guy that dropped me off back home, and when he said, "I remember you," I completely went right back at him and says, "I'll never forget you." As far as they say, "You saved my ass." Thank you.
Perfect.
You know?
I'm
Yeah.
in a chair. I can't sit.
Yeah, no.
There was we've had a couple decent cops here. We've been living in the trailer park. There was a guy that was messing with us down the street here, our same block, but kind of that way. There's this one cop. I haven't seen him since then. We saw him at my son's school though. He was like, the cops would go there for like, I don't know, they do something with the school there. Same cop. Well, he came in here one time and we were just talking to him about nothing. He just came by and said, "Hey, how you doing?" He got out of his car. He's like, "Dude, I gotta get in my car and smoke." I'm like, "Go ahead, we'll hang out with you for a minute." He came out of the car and he was talking with us. We were telling him about the dude down here who was giving us problems and stuff like that. He's like, "What house?" I said, "I don't know." We told him the color of the car and everything else. He goes, "Well, there was a guy here that we've been looking for. It seems like the same house you guys were telling us about." He's like, "Don't worry about it. We'll take care of him for you." He gets in the car and goes down there. I don't know what happened to the guy. I don't know if he got kicked out of the trailer park. I don't know. I have no clue. But matter of fact, no, I remember what it was. It was, my uncle was worried about, I guess he found there was a pedophile that lived in our trailer park. And I guess the park didn't do their research like they should have been. So we told this cop about it, and he went and found the guy and got him kicked out of the trailer park, is what he did. We told him, yeah, he jumped right back in his car and ran out there and I guess he took care of him. It was the same guy that was messing with us too.
Oh, wow.
The one that wanted to fight you. That guy.
Oh, the guy that I told him to slow the fuck down.
Yeah. He was the pedophile guy. Remember Ron found the pedophile guy? And her, whatever the hell his name was, went down there and found him?
Yeah.
And got him arrested, got him kicked out. Then there was another guy, a cop.
All kinds of cops were down there.
Oh, yeah. All the time there was. But there was one other cop here that's real nice. There was a problem. I might have told you that my stepdad lived next door to a guy that was a total dick. Him and my husband ended up getting to a fight, an actual physical fight, where the guy pushed Joel down, where he hit his head on a rock. He went to jail for it, went to court for it. There was a police officer here that helped us out, to figure out what we were supposed to do in court and everything else. He came here every week to find out what's going on with the court. Every time we had a court date, we told him what day it was. After that date, he came either the next day or the next weekend and talked with us about it and told us what we need to do next. I mean, he was a real nice guy.
I was fucked up, man.
Oh, you were fun. You probably still don't remember what happened.
He hit me with a pipe right in the back of the fucking head.
What happened was,
dick. Right in the fucking back.
what happened was, it was me, Joel, and you met his older brother, not his twin, his older brother, Tom, and my stepdad. We're sitting outside by my stepdad's house, having a good time, just talking, hanging out, having a fire.
My kids are there.
And Joseph was around Vicky's. Jax was there, and Jax was like maybe 1 at the time. But my mom was watching him, and what happened is we're sitting outside talking, hanging out. He yelled out the window telling us, "Turn your fucking music down." And it's Saturday, and we have a time limit. Saturday is 12 o'clock, and it wasn't even 12. It was like 9 or 8, something like that.
Earlier than that. It was like maybe 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? It was 7 o'clock. And what happened was, we're like, "No, fuck you." But I had to go inside the house for something, to check on Jax or something. I come back out. Joel's over here playing sex songs, sex moaning music or whatever. I'm like, "Would you shut this shit off?" Just piss him off. I sat there and listened to it for a minute. Like, "Would you shut this shit off?"
Then all of a sudden,
we're sitting there, and all of a sudden we feel water, and my car windows are down.
It was hot. It was a summer day.
Yeah, it was like August. That's what happened. It was in August.
Fucking hot as fuck outside.
He had one of those sprinklers that was a long bar that would go like this. He set it where it would hit inside of our car. Joel got up. He moved it towards his car, right? Then we sat back down.
I turned around.
Yeah, he turned around, and the guy's out there moving again. Joel saw and got him and snapped at him and says, "You don't need to be watering your grass at this time of night." Mm-hmm. And then they got into a fight, and then Tom, his older brother, gets up and goes with Joel to help him out. All of a sudden, I see it from my end was that the Mexican guy pushed Joel. Joel fell, and Tom pushed. Oh, yeah. No, he picked up the sprinkler and hit you in the head with it. He picked up the sprinkler and hit Joel in the head with it, and Joel fell down. And then Tom pushed Joel. I mean, no, Tom pushed the guy. Yeah. Pushed the guy, I'm sorry. Pushed the guy, And after that, I was on the phone dialing 911. I called 911.
Cops came. My face was
Yep.
all bloody and shit.
I had to call him twice because they didn't come quick enough. The second time I called him, like, oh, he's bleeding. You guys gonna show up or what? It takes him 20 minutes to get here.
I was knocked out, man. I woke up in the fucking ambulance. I was like, where the fuck am I? I didn't know where the hell I was.
So that's what we went to court for. He got kicked out of the park, lost his house,
And
everything.
My face was all fucked up
Yup.
because he was a stupid, drunk idiot.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we had our share of fights around here. Thank God the
'Cause I
park was on our
turned
side.
the water thing around. I said, all right. I turned it around. A couple seconds later, bam, right in the back of the head. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the ambulance.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some crazy,
We went to court,
crazy.
He was hiding in the house like a little bitch when the police got here.
but he got arrested. We told him I want to press. I told him I want to press charges because Joel was
I was in the
incoherent.
And
at
I
the
was in
time.
the ambulance and they asked me if I want to press charges against this guy. I said, fuck yeah, man.
Well, they asked me first, and I said,
Look at
yeah.
me. He fucked me up.
Yep. But yeah, you need to press charges. We should have kept going with that case and took him to jail.
Yeah, there's some
But I'll
crazy
tell
bad there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But on my end, I was kind of having fun sitting in the
I didn't even know you moved the
courtroom.
camera.
Huh?
I didn't even know you moved the camera.
And you can smoke on your Joey does. In the courtroom, the fun thing about going to the court every time was just listen to the other cases. There was one girl in it, she got arrested because she
Oh,
didn't do the community service she was supposed to.
Yeah.
Because her excuse was she had to work in something else. Some other work was understood. Even the judge said the work he understood, but it was something else she said that he didn't believe that she did.
She knew it. She didn't do her like 30 or 40 hours community service.
Yeah.
This is like her second or third time. He just got pissed and threw her in jail.
Yeah. Some of the stuff I was enjoying listening to.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that, sitting in the courtroom listening to other people's cases, but not having one of my cases in there.
Yeah, no, that happens when you have to go there, you know what I mean? And then you hear, like, a few times I've been there. There's one time
That's
in
crazy.
particular.
Sometimes when you go to court and then you hear these cases where some people have their licenses suspended and they take their licenses at the court, then they leave for court and they have like a cop follow them. They'll pull them over and they'll take them right back to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we have
Yeah.
that in the courtroom?
They'll have cops just sit there and just pull people over, just to pull people over, and they find out if your license is suspended, and they can find out if it's the same day and be like, "You're going to jail again, buddy."
Right.
Yeah, it's like years ago,
Right.
I was sorry, Joe, go ahead.
No. Hold on.
Now I'm asking Carla something.
See who's watching real quick.
No, it's
Oh,
like,
3
it's
people
like years ago when I first started
Hey, Berto.
dating my girl, it was like 27 or no, 2007 actually. You know, she came, she picked me up from work, and we were driving towards her house, and it was only a few miles, you know, and then we came up, with a stop, green, red light, came up with the red light, and then the red light within seconds just turned green, and thankfully she wasn't meditating or thinking about something else. She started driving, because all of a sudden, boom, right on the back. She was driving a RAV4. She was driving, I was in the passenger seat. And
Was she okay?
she busted up her whole nose, everything. And I think that's the reason I fucked up my back, you know what I mean? But I remember the scream of the accident, and I remember I couldn't open the door. I don't know why. Maybe I was panicking or something, whatever. But the car was from the back almost to the front seat, was folded up like an accordion. And I remember the sunroof. This is 2007. I remember
Yeah.
the sunroof. The sunroof. You know where a sunroof just opens. Somehow, I just busted. I bursted the sunroof right out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I jumped up
I
on
would've
the
done
roof.
the same.
I jumped up on the roof of the RAV4 and I dragged her out over the top. But this time there was people around and I laid her down to those people.
Mhm.
You know? And she got way worse injuries than me, you know. Yeah, we get a bit of money out of it, you know, long since spent, you know, 2007.
Yeah.
But you know, I remember going to the court and stuff like that, like Joel and that you were saying. I remember going in, you know, and I remember other people, like you were saying, Carla, you know, other cases before us. You know, I remember guys up there crying and this, that, and the other,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and yeah, but no, that was one of the main times that I had to go to the court.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
There was one accident that Joel got into, which that's why the back end of our car is kind of messed up. He was doing an Uber driver, and he had passengers in his car at the time. And like, what was it? So a bunch of teenagers or something?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of teenagers were speeding up and hit the back end of the car and sped off.
Took off.
But I guess the passengers got the license plate. Yeah, they got the license plate. They helped Joel out and everything. But here's the funny thing. The insurance that we had the car on did not help us out.
Right.
Because
Police report and everything.
yeah, we had police reports, we had everything. It was State Farm. State Farm didn't do shit. We didn't get no check or nothing to fix our car.
Well,
Yeah.
for me as being the passenger in that accident, I got very little. But my ex, you know, we weren't married at the time.
Yeah.
She got the bulk. I think I got like probably $8,000.
But still, you
And-
know what? That should have been split by two people because you guys were both in the car. Even the who was damaged
Yeah,
more.
she got like 50. She got like 50. You know what I mean? Even though
Mhm.
we weren't married at the time, we were just dating. But I'm the one who suffers now, you know, with my back. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you know that's years later, you know.
It was her
But
car
you're-
or what?
Yeah, it was hers. Yeah, she came and picked me up
Probably why
after work.
That
But,
I can
That's
understand.
probably why.
I
Nice.
Joel, I was so naive. I was so naive at that time. You know what I mean? I didn't, I had no counsel, or anybody behind me to say anything or they advise me, and so it is what it is now. But
Yeah.
I can tell you, I suffer to this day, with a back, I can still rock and roll a little bit, but not as good, not as good as what I used to be. You know what I mean?
Sugar, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I've had brown. Remember, I used the brown sugar for those. I'm not making those apples again. They're still.
Carla, is that
loose?
loose? Did I see?
Yeah, I told her hop up.
2 seconds.
I told her hop up here.
I'm gonna hit the bathroom. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Is that okay? Is that okay? Am I excused from duty?
Yes, you are excused from duty. Let's not piss yourself. You better go to the bathroom before you piss yourself.
I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, we got brown sugar. It's up there in the cabinet there. On your left hand side, if you look at it. Oh wait, hold on. I got one thing. What the hell? Would you go to the bathroom? You know what that is. Well, we get still got the rest of the bag up there on top of the fridge. If you need more sugar. Put half a cup. Ooh, half a cup. Oh my god. Well, hold on. Let me see the recipe that I have. I know, but I'm doing mine next weekend. Let me see what mine says. What the hell is where'd I get that from? Right here? It's where it should be, or it's in the drain pan. Oh, oops. Okay, I have stuff. Let me see my recipes. Okay, here it is. For the one that I do, they're asking for 3/4 cup of sugar. So you got a mouse? Oh. Well, that's good enough. Hey, Verna.
Hey. So he had to go to the potty. He's still making the noise.
Yeah, he sure is.
You
Yeah,
gotta go to the potty in silence, Colin.
Right?
What are you guys cooking?
Joel's making his cheesecake.
I'm doing cheesecake right now.
Ooh, you would make cheesecake and I'm not home.
Well, if you want to come out if you want to come out on next weekend on the 4th, I'm making my own cheesecake.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be going to North Dakota next weekend.
Are you lucky? Hey, Colin.
Yeah.
I have to go pick up my car.
Berna, what's going on?
That's Verna, that's Colin.
Colin. How are
Cheers.
you?
Good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Colin, were you in the service?
No, I wasn't. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I see the flag and everything behind you.
Yeah. No. I wasn't. I wish I was, but I wasn't.
Nah, It's okay.
I tried. I tried. But just as far as going through, first test, this, that, and the other. Do you know what I failed with?
What?
Mathematics.
We all do.
Yeah.
I did the same thing when I was going to go in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, the ASVAB test, and it was just something. Even when I was, younger, growing up in Ireland. Hey,
No.
even when I was younger, growing up in Ireland, I struggled so much with mathematics. It was almost like, wow, it was almost like a dyslexia type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then, went in first of all for the army, English, no problem. This, that, and the other. Mathematics, problem. Go back,
Oh.
and then I tried a few years later, Marine Corps.
Okay.
Marine Corps, you know,
Well,
could,
whether you were in the service or not, if you're on the front line doing any type of work to help the community, thank you for your services.
yeah. And that's a gospel truth, you know. And that was back in early 2000s.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So staff sergeant, this, that, and the other, and because of mathematics, and you know, I don't think I'm a silly guy or anything or a stupid guy, but it's just whatever what it took to get through, you know, just for those, you know, initial tests.
Uh-huh.
As I said, you know, in the mathematics part, I just failed, and all through my life, I failed in maths. You know, what I mean?
Same here.
I did too. I had a lot of problems with the math as well through the years.
Yeah, and that's just
Funny
that's
thing-
actually a deep share. So
Yeah.
Well, funny thing was with me, when I was in high school, freshman, junior, and sophomore, and junior year, they sat there and only taught me the basics. They wanted to take me out of my original classroom that I was in for 3 years and put me in another classroom across the hallway and have me learn reduced fractions. I could not get that damn shit to save my life. And I've asked everybody to help me
I
out.
don't even know what they look like.
I still couldn't get it. I asked my teacher to help me to explain to me. He couldn't. I mean, I couldn't comprehend it. I had friends. I had tutors. I had everything. Couldn't comprehend it. He's like, Carla, you know what? You are trying so hard to get this. I see you are, but for your effort as trying, I'm going to give you an A. Because he saw I was struggling. He was giving me D's and F's, and he's like, look, you are struggling bad. I can't figure out what to do for you to understand it. So right here, I'm giving you an A for it. It made me feel good that at least he sees me trying, you know?
Yeah, I had the same problem with the teachers that, you know how you go and do the regular year of school? I had problems with those teachers. No matter what the subject was, they had teachers that would just take something and put it on the board or put it in front of you and just tell you to do it. They won't sit there and explain it, how to break it down or anything. And they would yell at you. And you look at them like, okay, why are you yelling? You're supposed to be teaching and you're just giving us stuff. Look at a book and do it. And don't explain it.
Yeah.
So my coach, my volleyball coach, which was my counselor for my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, had me placed in a program where I went to school during the summer instead of going through the regular year. I passed everything more better going through the summer with those teachers than I did with the ones in the regular year.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to night school and everything, and I passed everything. But the regular teachers during the year, they don't have much patience as the ones that work the summer.
Well, my teachers when I was in high school, they were the best. They did sit down with me and try breaking it down. Even the teacher aides did. They did do it with that. But I even had my teacher that was a father to me. He even sat down with me, tried breaking it down for me. I couldn't just get it. I don't know. It was something in my brain just could not get that.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Like when I got ready to take the Constitution, I had the football coach for a counselor for my last year.
Oh, wow.
And he told me, he said, I'm telling you now, for the next 2 weeks, you're going to come in during a regular year and we're going to study together and you're going to pass this Constitution because I know you can do it. And I think about the beginning of the second week when he had me to take the test again, I passed it. And he was like, I told you can always do it, but people don't have patience to work with you. Then it makes it really hard and it's frustrating.
Yeah, Verna, you hit the nail on the head, and that's how I was as far as mathematics was concerned. Even going back, living in Ireland, before I ever moved to the United States, it just was not registering. You know what I mean? But no, you're exactly right. What you said there now, But I always remember I had a lot of pressure because my mother taught in university. My father had good jobs. Worked in Saudi Arabia, Libya when those countries were good. And all around the Middle East. he got those jobs because in the beginning he worked for DuPont, you know. But for me, it never registered. And I can share this now. I have 3 half brothers, one half sister. They all excelled.
Joe, you're wrong for that one.
I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest. I never made it in that way.
Okay.
Sure. It's like English, history, just different things in the world. Yeah, I'm sure. I remember a lot, but they all boom excelled. I didn't. But at the same time, Rima, or Verna, at the same time, I left home at 17. Only child. I left home at 17, and I never went back again. A lot of kids like to go back for like Sunday dinners and stuff like that. I didn't go back for Sunday dinners. When I left, I left. And then I obviously, I came to the United States, which I'm thankful to God for.
Yeah. That's just like now, the kids that are learning now, so much has changed over the years.
Right.
And my 2 oldest grandchildren, when my granddaughter went to the 4th grade, she had such a hard time trying to comprehend kind of a lot of stuff because a lot of things were new and changing because as they get in a higher grade, everything changes. And the teacher didn't have any patience with them. So what me and some of the other grandmothers did was we took time and we filled out forms to volunteer to help out in the classroom with the students to the teachers and stuff. So the kids were able to kind of really, if we break it down to them enough where they can catch it, they could get it and keep on and keep on. And she's been succeeding very well. She's an A+ student. My grandson is an A+ student. They're doing really good. So these teachers got to learn how to have patience with these kids, especially when they're giving them something new to do and learn within a new grade or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my brains being fried. I don't blame this on my father at all. But I remember him sitting in a room on a Sunday afternoon with test papers. And me looking at them and going,
like your mind was going like this. Which way do I go?
coming down to him and him trying to explain to me and me still going, okay, Dad. But it was like,
like horn with train whistles going off.
Yeah, I was just saying, okay.
Want me to get on?
Hey, Colin, real quick.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, man. I just wanted to jump up here for 1 second. Verna, you guys have, and Carla, you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving, okay? Happy Thanksgiving.
You too, Mojo.
You too, Mojo. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you so
too,
much.
Mojo.
Everybody else in the chat, too.
Okay, I'll try to film a little bit tomorrow to see so you guys can see what's going on. I always like doing that, And I'll post it.
I'm probably not going to film anything. I'm just taking a break tomorrow. Throwing some couple turkeys in a smoker. That's about it.
Oh,
right.
It's good. So
all right, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, little buddy, standing up there.
That's Joel.
What's he doing? Yeah, I know. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah. All right, man. You making pie? What was that? A pie or a cake?
That was cheesecake.
Oh, was it cheesecake? Nice. Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna get off here. Let you guys do your thing.
Okay, nice seeing you, Mojo.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. It was great. Good. He popped on. So
there are good people in this world.
Oh, I should tell you something. Made my day.
Hey,
Joel, I'm coming to steal the cheesecake. I'm coming to steal the cheesecake when you go to sleep.
I love cheesecake.
You're gonna wake up and it's gonna be gone. You're gonna wake up and it's gonna be gone.
I know, right?
I should hide it on.
All the way back. It's gonna be back here in Indiana with me.
I'll be down. Fernan!
I'll have it like this. See, I told you I was gonna do it.
Nikki! What are you doing, Nikki? Why'd you let her in my house? Why'd you show her where I live?
You can't blame Nikki.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, Carla.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you guys to keep my dad in prayer. My dad is in the hospital. He had 2 bleedings on the left side of his brain, and now he has one on the right side. So right now we're just waiting on the surgeons to tell us what they're going to do. And then all of us will be coming home. So I should be coming home sometime this week. So, and he's in Silver Cross Hospital in New Lenox.
Okay. Well, if
Fernan, what's the first name?
My dad, Willie.
Willie.
Uh-huh.
Let's pray for him now.
All right, let's go.
Let's pray the Lord's Prayer. For Willie. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. Lord Jesus, please look after Willie. And please,
Amen.
may Lord, may your will be done. Amen.
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 Thank you, Collins.
Thank you, Colin.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you all.
It's going to be all right. Everything's going to be cool.
So we're trying to hold on to him as long as we can.
Absolutely.
You know, we lost my mom last year to heart failure. So now we just have him left. And so we're just doing everything that we can. And he's cooperating with the doctors and everything. So
yeah,
things are going good so far. So
sounds like a strong man.
Yeah, he's 85 years old now. And he's the last living sibling on his side of the family, and my mom's sister is the last one on her side of the family. So they're the only 2 we have left. So we're trying to hold on to them as long as we can.
Oh yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
We know who has the last call and the last say. So
amen.
So we just have to be prepared and let him know, he suffered long enough, and the Lord said it's time for him to come home. It's time for him to go home. We can't fight him.
Oh yeah, just show him how much you love him too.
Yes, most definitely.
Oh yeah,
so precious, so precious.
So he asked to see my grandchildren. So my son is taking them to Chicago tomorrow because he wants to see the grandbabies. Because 2 of them he hasn't seen yet, but he wants to see all 4 of them. So they're going to Chicago early in the morning. So, and I think we're all going to wind up going here and leave. Huh?
Does he know that they're coming?
No, he doesn't know that the grandbabies are coming.
Oh, he's gonna be surprised.
He knows that I'm coming. I talked to him this morning, and I let him know I was coming home because he kind of asked me to bring him home some more pies. He said, "Make sure you bring my buttermilk pies. I gotta have my buttermilk pie." So I made about 8 of those. So
shit.
I don't think I made 12 last weekend. And I had to make some this weekend. So when I make the ones for him, I put 1 or 2 on the table, and the rest of them get wrapped up and put in the freezer. So whenever he wants one, he can go down there and get it. And there it is.
Oh, that's nice. Well, if you're here, and
bring
still
one of those suckers over here.
If you're here on the 4th of December, you're more than welcome to come here for because we're doing our Thanksgiving with Joel's family and the rest of my family.
Oh, thank you. So
you're more definitely.
Well, I know I'm supposed to go get my car soon, or my nephews may bring it to me because I know they're coming in town. They're coming in town as well, so they may bring it to me along with my brothers that are coming. So I won't have to do that road trip and go get it. They brought me a 2010 Mazda 3 for my birthday last month.
Oh wow,
I don't. Oh,
that's
they just finished with it. So the boss told my brother to tell me, tell her come get our car.
Okay.
It'll do the same. I told her you can stop that shit.
I need it
like crazy
because we got a winter coming out here that we're not even prepared for.
Where are you?
You can keep that.
I'm in Lafayette, Indiana.
Our thing is with the winters, we have to shove it to Ohio. So any winter you get, Verna, shove it to Ohio.
Yeah, Verna.
Like
that way.
Yes, like Cleveland.
You said that way. Push it back. Okay, I'm gonna push it back out there to Justice.
No, push by Cleveland. I'm pushing mine by Cleveland too. Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we push it to California then?
Please don't push it to Virginia. Please. I'm in Northern Virginia. Please don't push it to Northern Virginia.
We'll send some sunshine with it. We'll send some sunshine with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be hot though. But you'll get it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want it.
Yeah. No, I don't want it either. Especially now because I live a little bit more outside, you know, for affordability, you know. So when it snows, it snows. When those roads
out there in North Dakota, when it snow and it get cold. It get cold. It hit you all the way to your bones. That type of cold.
I love the snow. I love the snow.
They're like in between Minnesota and Canada. So they get that cold, they get it.
Oh, they do. Newfoundland gets it worse. I got a friend that lives out in Newfoundland, Canada. They get it bad. I mean, they get it worse than we have. The last time we've had bad snow was 2010. The big pile of snow in the apartment.
I think so. Oh yeah.
They get it like that. It was 2010 here in Illinois. They get it like that in Newfoundland.
I was stuck at work.
That's like from in our country, we don't get cold. We don't get cold. We don't get snow or anything. In Jamaica, it stays hot all year round.
Oh, I want to go to Jamaica.
We don't get the cold and the snow. Can't do that one. I'm thinking about going back.
Well, do you know what, Bernard? You see in Derry City, Northern Ireland, they have a Jamaica soccer fan club.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's been going since 1990.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because there's a few people. Well, I guess a few families from Jamaica that they came over. They live in Ireland. They lived in England first, then they came over to live in Ireland, and they get and Derry especially.
Okay.
Yeah, and every tournament they fly the flags, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.